Hello people and welcome to the Organised Nonsense podcast. My name is Kevin Smith and I'm here with Sean Reidy and Christian Broderick. We're back after a while. Hopefully I won't get as angry this time. Although we do we are talking about Netflix later.
I mean, we took a week off for you to cool down.
Yeah, I don't think what the definition of cooling down happened to him, but
yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, you know,
by cooling down, I decided
it flushed
to
it out.
Yeah,
in a different sense, like
immersion
flush
therapy.
it out as in Yosuke attempts to flush out his anger towards girls and then realizes he's trying to accidentally sleep with his teacher, but you know.
Yeah. You talking about Kenji?
No,
I said Yosuke. What?
I said because that time where they were in the hot springs, and then
yeah.
And then it was the teacher and the fat girl instead. That was the equivalent of what happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, I'm after. This isn't on the news doc, but I'm just after seeing. First online reaction to Inhumans pilot described as Scott Buck's worst work. And for those not in the know, Scott Buck was the showrunner on Iron Fist. So.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I don't know anything about this.
Iron Fist was the one bad Netflix Marvel show.
Mm.
I mean, Luke Cage kind of shit the bed halfway through, but the first half was pretty good.
Oh, I have to watch both Luke Cage and Iron Fist in the next fucking week and a half.
Why? You just to keep up to date?
Yeah, because Defenders. I want to see. I actually don't want to see Matt at all. I hate Matt. He's terrible. I want to see Jessica, I guess. I don't know. It's been a while.
What? Stop referring to them by their first names.
I don't know. They're characters. Well, what else you meant to call Jessica Jones? I don't know. I'm sorry. They're fictional characters. I can call them whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving swiftly onwards.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
That's our catchphrase. That's our catchphrase for the past 5 episodes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fair. Weeks. Christian, have you had a week?
I have most assuredly had a week. Probably a waste of one, considering. I bought the new Ace Attorney game. It was on sale, and I had. And I had
which Ace Attorney game?
Spirit of Justice.
Which one is that?
It's the one after Dual Destinies.
Oh, did that come out? When did that come out?
Last year.
Yeah.
Late last year.
Yeah, but like, I liked Dual Destinies. It was okay. It wasn't horrible. I may have made overreactions, but it was okay.
Yeah.
Spirit of Justice is.
You were so happy going in.
I was so happy in the second case because the first case was okay. Like, it was a bit long and it was a bit weird for something that's supposed to get a beginner into the series, but it was good. The second case was an improvement. I really liked the second case because they fixed a lot of things I hated with certain Apollo Justice characters that make a return. And, had some good remixes in there, too. It was a bit too easy, but I liked it.
Yeah.
Third case.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Any specifics?
Yeah, I'm putting it together. Okay.
Is it weird that I consider myself an Ace Attorney fan despite having never made despite having never made it past the third what's it called?
Third case in the first case.
That's the case. That's the word case in the first case.
Same.
But
internet high five reading.
Yeah.
All right, where to begin?
Did you do it?
I don't like.
Yeah. I put the hand up to the webcam. Don't worry.
I don't like any of the original. I don't like any of the original. I mean, all right. I do like one original character in this game, and strangely enough, it's the one that's played by Nier's voice actor. and he's Apollo Justice's dad. It's weird. They do a lot of weird shit. Like, all right, the third case, the main problem is that basically you're in a country, and this country is racist, very racist, against one thing: lawyers.
Yes, the wonderful race of lawyers.
Every time Phoenix talks to anyone, whether it be the prosecutor, who is probably my least favorite prosecutor in the series, or anyone who isn't Maya, he gets insulted, called a putrid, sinful lawyer who should go to hell.
But Christian, consider this.
He's always been like that. No, it's
people hate lawyers.
I know,
like
I know.
In real life.
People,
but not to the extent where literally all of the dialogue, every single piece of dialogue the prosecutor has, is either insulting the lawyer or telling him that he's going to be sent to a certain level of hell. They say hell a lot in this game, and it's to Phoenix.
And they let that on a Nintendo console.
Yeah, I'm fucking shocked.
Really? Wow. Yeah, crazy.
Hell. Oh, you're going to this level of hell now, the lawyer, for doing your job, and it's really annoying because there isn't any character. It's just boring after a while. After the fifth insult, you're just like, am I going to get anything besides this? And the third case is really long. The fourth case is really short, and it's.
We were just joking about saying hell in Nintendo games, but I just remembered that one of the things I always remember sticking out to me playing 999 is that it was like a very DS adventure. Yeah, it was very much like a DS adventure game in the style of an Ace Attorney, but they were saying fuck a lot.
Really?
Like those little adorable Phoenix Wright beeps were coming out, but the word fuck was on the screen, and it was like, whoa. It's crazy.
But like, the fourth case was filler. Kind of bad filler. It was only a trial. There wasn't any investigation pieces, and it was 2 trial sections, which was weird. Like, it had nothing to do with the overall story at all, and it was the only time you play as Tina in the entire game. It had no place at all. Like, generally, Phoenix writes good about filler because it makes it a piece of the story in even the smallest sense, and does act as development, except for 1 or 2, but that one just had no place at all. And the fifth case is the longest in the entire series, like, without a doubt. I was on that case. Like, it's longer than Rise from the Ashes. It's the longest in the entire series, I think. I was on that case for 2 days straight. It was very long.
Yeah.
Like, that case was the make or break point for me, because overall I was like, okay, if this case doesn't do anything good, then I'm going to have to say it's worse than Dual Destinies, and it didn't. There were a couple of good moments.
Yeah.
A couple of strange moments, Apollo Justice having a father all of a sudden, but it wasn't.
I never could have imagined.
No, because they said he was an orphan, but now they retconned it and said that, oh, he was only an orphan until a certain point. Then he was dumped in there. And, like, they do some weird stuff with... They make the last case a lot about Apollo, even though the game is called Phoenix Wright. It's like they wanted to make that Apollo Justice sequel that never happened, and...
Do you still hate Apollo Justice with the ire that you did a couple of years ago?
Not as vocally. I don't complain about it every day, but I do.
Yeah,
it's
because
really bad.
I remember those days.
But see, Kevin, that's because he's given up on the series in general at this point. Whereas he had then.
You saw me when I was at that second case. That second case is the best in the game.
He was.
And I was ecstatic because it was doing so many things.
He was so full of hope.
It was doing so many things right. It was mostly using old characters, but it was doing a lot with them. Like, it was so good, and then they just messed it up.
Like, if you opened up Metal Gear Survive and the first 10 hours were Chapter 3, and then Chapter 3 just stops, and the rest of it is Metal Gear Survive.
It was so good. It was a really good case, and funnily enough, it was a case where you played as Apollo, and I was like, great. And then I was like, oh, great, because it was good. And they just
Interesting thing I've just remembered that has come across my Twitter feed. For those of you not in the know, there's a Splatfest happening today in Splatoon 2. And they changed the ink colors to go along with the Splatfest.
Oh, so it's mayonnaise and ketchup.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that. My friend, I played. I think it was only one game today, but I played Splatoon.
So it's sperm and ketchup.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sperm and blood.
Got my fix. I'd been wanting to play it for most of the week. Got my fix. I was dangerously close to winning, considering buying the game.
It's pretty good, man.
What's this image you sent, Reidy?
Although actually, that is that's
sperm and mayonnaise.
Didn't mean to send that, Chris. I'm very sorry. I'm just a Kotaku article is just after coming across my feed saying manga and anime fans say the JoJo movie is, quote, better than expected.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, out today over there in the Japan.
How long do you think
people actually?
How long do you think it takes before we get a torrent?
Who knows?
No, what they do is they go into the cinema and they steal the fucking film reel.
Yeah, I mean it's all digital now, you know.
Actually, I wouldn't know. It's been a while since the last film I saw. The last film I saw was Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Deadpool.
Before I actually can't remember the last film I saw before Homecoming, so it might have been Deadpool.
I mean, they're similar in ways. They both have eyes that move in the costume.
One is vastly better than the other, though.
Yes, definitely. Oh, I saw a lot of people talking about Deadpool 2 this week, and they were acting like it was going to be good. I don't know why they were doing that. Isn't? Oh no, he's not directing it. For a second I was like, isn't the Deadpool guy directing the Sonic movie? But no, he's not. Look forward to that, Christian.
I don't know what to look for. I mean, Mania's coming out in 10 days. I'm looking forward to that.
That's true.
But anything beyond that, Forces no. Forces no. Forces no.
How much is Forces going to be again?
It's going to be €40. It's probably going to be €40.
Well, that's the Amazon price, but
yeah,
so cheap they won't even put any fucking. You know, that €40 is going straight into Yakuza Kiwami.
Cool. Oh, that streams in 3 weeks. What? Exciting.
The Yakuza one?
The Yakuza stream. 3 weeks today.
New games. Probably we're not going to see those new games for years. But
we're catching up.
Very slowly we're catching up. I think when did we get Dead Souls? Because did we get Dead Souls around the same time they did?
I have no idea. Go talk about something while I go check.
Alright.
You played Dead Souls, didn't you? Talk about that.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I completely forgot. I finished it in 8 hours.
Is Dead Souls like a Souls game? Yeah.
It's a really bad Yakuza game.
Dead Souls is a Yakuza survival horror shooter.
Imagine
they made it a third-person shooter.
Yeah, in a series where you're doing beat 'em up stuff. You're not. The only time you use guns is when you pick them up off the floor and shoot them before they break inexplicably. You know, It's not a series that was ever. I hoped that they would at least do that, but they didn't. So, no, it was really easy too. I beat it in 8 hours, around 10. I started it one day and I finished it the next. It was so weird too because
it really
it's so weird. It does not suit anything what they did, and they played straight. Like the only time they ever stopped being serious with the whole zombie trait is with Majima. Every other time it's serious zombie mutant thing, like Resident Evil or something. It's like, no, this isn't how you do it. You make it funny because these people are Japanese Yakuza and you're putting them against zombies. You don't play it straight and then stop playing it straight for one part and then continue playing it straight. And, like, it's weird because, you know, it's odd. When Kiryu's chapter is last, and when he starts off, he refuses to use guns, but he can't kill the zombies otherwise.
Oh.
So what you have is you're actually playing the Yakuza 4 combat with Kiryu until he realizes that, oh, I have to use guns now, and then he stops doing the fun combat and starts doing the bad combat.
Oh, well, it was nice to give you that little taster.
Give me a taste of a better game. But, like...
released in Japan, June 9th, 2011. Released in North America and Europe, March 2012. So, 2012.
I see.
And then there was another 3 years before we got Yakuza 5.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yep. Yeah.
God, it was not a good game. And the final boss was a Titan from Attack on Titan.
Oh.
And then it picked up Kiryu in its hand, and I was like, what the fuck am I playing this for?
Yes, I guess. It could have been done well. It definitely could have.
It very could have, because, you know, as I said, they played it straight, and they have bad combat.
Yeah.
And certain guns just straight up have infinite ammo, so there's no threat of death. You're basically and you know, you can do exactly what you do in every other Yakuza game: buy enough meds, and you're fucking golden.
Apparently, I'm reading the Wikipedia page, and apparently a range of T-shirts were sold at Don Quixote.
The real life store.
And they sold a themed energy drink for Dead Cells called Energy Dragon.
Energy Dragon.
Which I guess is why all of those Don Quixotes are in every single Yakuza game.
Yeah.
Especially Ishin.
Wait, there's a Don Quixote Ishin.
No, I wish there was, though. With
ye old Don Quixote.
With just some old guy sitting in the corner singing the Don Quixote theme. That'd be great. I want that now. Oh, that'd be...
Well, it's probably there, but we wouldn't know.
Yeah,
my history just shut off.
Wow.
I didn't save in 3 hours. I have no idea why it shut off. What's going on? Everything else is plugged in.
Oh
my god, that's not a good thing.
Yep. That's telling you should stop fucking playing FES.
Yeah, probably. Ugh.
Yeah.
Alright, off of that subject. Dead Souls is a bad game. I don't think I did anything else with my week, as far as I can recall.
Yeah,
besides play a bad Yakuza game.
Well, you couldn't recall Dead Souls, so who knows?
Maybe there's something else in there.
Kevin, anything on your end?
Fucking banana and mango.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I talked about it I didn't actually.
You didn't talk about a lot of things. You were gone.
No, but I was gonna talk about the JoJo, what's it called, Araki's book, and then I was like, I haven't read any more since.
That a little bit.
Yeah, no, I haven't read any more, so never mind.
Oh well.
I guess you expected it to be a lot better than it actually was.
I started Vinland Saga, which is a manga about Vikings, and it's real good.
Yeah.
What else is there? There was something. Was there? No, there wasn't.
Who knows? You do. We don't know.
I caught up on some other manga.
Well, not the right one, but.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to point out something.
What?
Huh?
What?
Oh, I was talking to something else. This is something else. Never mind.
Okay, good. There's a... Oh, I don't think we talked about this on the last show. There's going to be a new issue of The Spoke Rohan Kishibe at some point this month. I don't know when, but that's always cool, you know?
I don't know.
I like Rohan.
I don't like Rohan. I don't like him at all, so...
I like him.
Rohan.
I don't.
Yeah, but you haven't read or watched Part 4, Christian.
I've seen more than enough of Part 4 without actually watching it to know what it's.
You probably watched Part 4, Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
I'm still not done Stardust, and I know Rohan is not extremely good.
Oh,
I don't give a fuck about Rohan.
He's good.
No, he's not. He should go back to raping children instead of going into people's mansions.
Alright.
Which one of you has the buzzing thing?
It's Christian, because I'm hearing it.
Okay.
What buzzing? Never mind. But, anything else?
I haven't been doing that much in the past few weeks. I had just caught up to Q Ranger when we last spoke.
How much of that shit have you been watching? I've seen nothing but like you talking about it on Twitter. Sentai. Endless Sentai.
I've only seen 20 episodes in the past 2 weeks.
It's not too bad.
And that's not bad at all.
I mean, it's still Power Rangers, like.
Deca Ranger is the one that SPD was based on, and it's very good. I didn't think it was like that bad of a toy commercial, but then watching Q Ranger, and then I started watching Deca Ranger, and it's like, oh, I had that toy. I had that toy.
Wait, did they sell? Wait. The STB toy, the SP, what was it called? SPD.
Yeah.
Those toys were based. They weren't. The Sentai toys were just straight up copies for the toy line as well.
Well, it's the same shit they're using. No, I don't mean by toy ad. I mean shit. Like shit is introduced in the show that is very clearly like, hey, kid, you want to buy this?
hey, kid, you want to buy the cereal and find out if this guy lives? Call this number.
You want to buy these 3 fucking Megazords, kid? Yeah, you do. I know you do.
Want to buy that Gyroscephaly Figma? Yeah, you know you do.
I have the money in my account right now, and I totally could.
Don't do it, Reidy.
Really, if you don't help him, he'll die.
But it's out. It's out. I don't have that long.
You need a safe gyro.
I do. Deca Ranger is good. I like it. I don't know if it's good. All the characters are fun, and you know, I don't have to justify this.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I guess if he feels like justifying watching Sentai, then
it's good. Come on. They're showing Shin Godzilla in Dublin next week. I kind of want to go. I think the interesting thing. I think Jim might be going. I'm not certain, but I saw.
Was that a VCR?
Yeah, that was its printing.
That was a disc run. That was a disc run. I don't know why I did that. So I guess we should move on to the news. Very eventful news week. Very eventful news day last Tuesday, as they announced Persona 5 Dancing Star Night, a very important video game in which my good boys they dance.
Takes place after Persona 3.
Dancing. And I noticed, and also announced was Persona 3 Dancing Moon Knight, which is a separate game coming out on the same day. And I noticed a pattern in the 2 trailers. The characters they showed in both trailers were protagonist, the first 2 characters you meet, and the best character.
I don't know. There's no Taser Kenny in there.
Funny.
What are you talking about, man?
They showed Igus. Don't worry.
They showed the toaster.
One major problem with the Persona 3 dancing trailer.
Minato was alive.
Not nearly enough Igus. Not nearly.
She did a cart flip. That's it.
She does a cartwheel, and there's like one part at the start where she moves her arms a bit, and that's it. And everyone else gets like proper, like a good couple seconds of dance.
Points at the camera and you the man.
Yukari manipulates fucking some graphic design.
I like that a little bit, but like
Minato dances on his grave.
Yeah, I really want to see where the story. I know they're not gonna do the whole thing where he's just back from the dead or something. It's gonna probably take place at some random day. They're not gonna say where they inexplicably have to dance now. But
no, it totally will. There's no way it won't. It's like you didn't play P4D, but the framing of the P4D story is literally like fucking some random ends up in the Velvet Room, and Margaret's like, "Hey, you shouldn't be here. I'm going to tell you this story anyway." And she's just like, there were all these people and they were dancing. That's it. That's it.
They never say who it was, but it was actually Minato the whole time. He was like, fuck that shit. He comes back to life and he does the dance.
I really hope they do follow through on that Elizabeth Arena plot. But I don't think
they never will.
I don't think they.
I mean, the characters are still in their P3 art designs anyway, so... It's not taking place afterwards.
Fair.
I'd love it to take place afterwards in some non-canon entity where he just comes back to life, but...
What if Nyarlathotep is behind all this? The Persona 5 game looks... Oh, and both of those games are on Vita, weirdly enough.
PS4. And PS4.
And PS4.
Yeah. I don't care about Dancing All Night. I will never play it, but I will probably play these two.
Really, how long do you think it takes before he cracks and plays Dancing All Night?
I'm never doing it. Go away from me.
P5 and P3 do both have better soundtracks than P4.
Much better. P4 is probably...
P4 is still fucking great.
I don't know. I don't like the focus on J-Rock more than the other.
Do. But Christian, Fog's good.
Dude, I just want. I'm sick. I'm really sick of Last Way.
Okay, yeah. Fair.
I don't want to hear it anymore.
Yeah. But you probably will have to in Persona Q2. Long Way. It's a done.
Not Last Way. It's Long Way, right? Last Way.
They use it all the time in the arena games for whatever reason.
It's the only piano song in the game.
Yeah,
no, it's not. It's just one of the more.
It's the only
good ones.
Shut up. It's one of the only ones that's like. It feels tense rather than sad.
That's what it is. That's what it is. It's essentially that.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a joke about how it's literally one of the only songs in the OST that isn't a remix of Facing Yourself. But
yeah. Persona Q2, whatever. Who the fuck cares?
I care. I care very much. I really do care. I want them to do that well. I want more of my good old fashioned.
Good old fashioned who?
Well. There's this one really good line in Persona Q where I'm drawing a blank.
Exactly.
But there's these other good lines. I just can't bring them to memory right now.
It's going to be the P5 cast and the P4 cast, and
yeah, they're not touching the P3 cast again,
yeah.
Which kind of makes me sad because I want the P4 cast to die.
Unless it's P5 and P2.
Oh, fuck. No, don't make our viewers sad. Don't make our very small viewers sad.
Have you seen the fucking bit in the concert where... Have you seen the fucking part in the concert where they just, out of nowhere, start playing Persona 2 music for like half a minute, and then stop and don't acknowledge it at all?
Yeah, it's great. It's just like, ooh, we made that, I think.
Yeah, like I heard it was, and I fucking closed
They're
every
never-
other tab and just went, fucking what?
They're never touching the Persona 2 cast again. That's a fact.
Maybe for the anniversary, like the series anniversary, the next one. I don't know. I can see it.
I don't.
Yeah, sure.
Because they don't suit whatsoever in the new type of the modern personas. They don't really fit.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say that with P3 in literally every other game, but
and Persona 5, the animation.
which were we showing anything of that? Nothing at all.
No, they just animated the cover of the art book, and people went, "Whoa, this art's fucking crazy."
No, that's just the cover of the
And I
art.
just went, "Yeah, the art book's been out for like 6 months, guys. Come on."
Well, considering how long it took us to get the game, how long do you think it'll before we get a dub?
I don't know. Maybe that fun. Actually, no. Funimation just got bought, didn't they? So that simuldub stuff's probably out the fucking window.
Gotta feel that jazz.
Shut up, Christian. Wow, anime got ruined a lot while we were away, huh?
Yeah, I love it. I love it when that happens.
Yeah, it's thoughts, Kevin.
I ran out of breath.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Okay, so this doesn't hugely affect me because the two main shows in question, Kakegurui and Fate Apocrypha, I wasn't really too bothered to watch. I mean, I had a friend who told me to go watch Kakegurui, and I'd been interested in Fate Apocrypha because I'd seen one of the other Fate series, but it didn't.
Okay.
I still think it.
Is that Fate series and the Grand Order one, are those the same thing? Because
Maybe?
I don't fucking get
know.
it. Everyone on my fucking
Oh.
Twitter's going fucking insane for this Fate Grand Order crap, and I don't get it.
I don't understand.
They're all
No.
posting this goddamn mascot outfit. And
I just
you know
I
the
just
one,
know,
Christian, don't you?
No, I don't. But the way you're talking about it's funny.
I've seen Fate Zero, and I know that Unlimited Blade Works is the sequel to that. That's about all I know.
What's that? I'm trying to find a picture of this fucking thing. Here it is. The offender in question.
Actually, I wanted to ask you something, Ravi.
Yeah. Yeah, what?
Those malls that are in the P3 dancing trailer.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, would they?
Maybe
they
for
might,
the anniversary, Christian.
Maybe reuse those malls. Give them
Maybe
a bit
for
of
the
a touch up.
Maybe
Just-
for the anniversary.
They have HD following your mall. They can do it. They only need that location. They don't need anywhere else. You know, the people only remember two places in Persona 3 anyway. It's the place where it's the mall that has the good music, and it's the place where you go to sleep.
Yeah, they're man, Atlas just know how to fuck me up. Like they show 1080p IGUS, and it's like, oh, is that €150 out of your bank account? Yeah, it fucking is.
You're truly no good.
Yeah. Shut up. So how's
You just
how's
look
it?
into your bank. You just look into your bank account, and the charges are from Atlas Corporation. You're just like, oh, how did this get there?
So yeah, Kevin, continue to talk about how anime is being ruined, I guess, if you want.
Yeah, he didn't even say why it's being ruined yet. He just went on about a dumb anime that he hasn't
Okay.
even watched.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, what's happening is so Crunchyroll and Funimation and basically any dedicated anime streaming service they release their anime as it comes out in Japan. I don't know what the delay is, but I know that Crunchyroll is an hour after it airs in Japan, and then it has English subtitles.
Yeah.
Kind
of amazing when you think about it.
Yeah, and people have gotten accustomed to this model of watching week to week, which
it's almost as if they're in Japan.
And this posed a problem when Netflix started getting into streaming it. See, Netflix had gotten into like snagging the exclusive rights to some shows before, like a couple of months ago. I've probably talked about this recently, actually. Little Witch Academia, they got the exclusive rights to that. And then they didn't
Terrace House, of course.
They didn't release any of it until the entire 26 episode season had been done, and then it was like a month delay while they were dubbing it. And then even then they didn't release the full thing. They just released the first 13. So then they got two of the biggest shows this season, Fate Apocrypha and Kakegurui, which are, according last time I checked on my anime list, let me double check now.
But do you think we should really trust? I mean, you do realize what they did to Steel Ball Run, right?
Yeah, good things don't happen when we go to my anime list on this podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
you know
like
what they had to Steel Ball Run.
Let's see. I'm going, guys. Oh no.
I'm going under.
I'm going in.
So
it's happening again. Oh, I've seen a bit about this recent anime that is called, I believe, Gamers with an exclamation mark.
God.
And there was just an episode about them playing Ultimax.
What?
Yeah, I heard about that, yeah.
Yeah. They were just playing Ultimax. And that was the whole episode.
So, what's it called?
Steel Ball Run used to be at number 3, right?
What? Yeah, it's at
number
2
2
now.
Yeah.
So it's Berserk. It's a Berserk Part 7 Full Metal Alchemist. Anyway, so Fate Apocrypha and Kakegurui were two incredibly popular shows, and now no one can watch them legally because Fate Apocrypha is coming out towards the end of the year, and Kakegurui isn't even coming out till next year, I think, and there isn't even a release date for it.
Yep. On the other hand, Godzilla, same month as Japan, baby. That's the important stuff.
Oh man, like if you guys don't know shit, Sonic Mania is being localized very quickly, as you can see. It's having the fastest localization ever, man. It's being localized.
By Sonic. Sonic is localizing it. Known linguist, Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah.
Yeah, all that dialogue, man. All that dialogue. Okay, gotta localize that spin dash.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta localize that
drop dash.
Jump. No, it's like, dude, if you don't localize properly, then you'll have the X button as the jump button, and like people in Japan don't like that.
It's true. It's true. Thanks for the segue there. Ant Games have released a new, it's a fucking knockoff NES Mini, but for the Mega Drive.
Did they already do that?
They do a lot of those, but this is a new one, and it's got a cart slot, and it's real bad, not good at all. GameSpot put out an article, and the title was "You should not buy the At Games Sega Mega
Jesus.
Drive." Yeah.
How is it that bad?
I believe dropping frames in the emulation. It's just on a shitty Android board, and apparently it's not a legitimate chip. It's spoofing a legitimate chip.
Oh god, that's awful.
Yeah. And sound emulation is bad, but that's going to happen with every fucking plug-and-play Genesis. That's not going to... That's...
You guys want to get a Sega Nomad?
Christian, I guess you probably know. Is Mega Drive sound, is that like on PC emulation stuff? Is that okay?
It's okay, yeah.
Oh, good. Because fucking hardware emulation fucks it all the time.
You've played the Sonic Classic Collection, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the sound is weird in that.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Well, I can tell immediately because
yeah. Of course you fuck. Speaking of bad games, Activision are considering more remasters of classic mascot platformers.
Yes. Give me Spyro. I want that, please. I want Spyro remaster. I really do. It's gonna be good.
Okay.
He's gonna look like a Skyline.
I have a question about the Spyro games.
Yes.
I haven't played Spyro in years, and even then I only played like a level. So Spyro is kind of like... Is Spyro like more open world, like 64, isn't it?
Sort of collectathon, yeah.
Yeah.
You do things, get your plot MacGuffin, collect things along the way, stuff like that.
And then I know that Crash Bandicoot is like basically a... Not
the basic concept of a 3D platformer.
Yeah.
Shit.
Shut up.
And
I'm going to call a little Scotsman friend I have here. His name is Alphonse.
Did you finish Steins Gate?
No, not at all.
Did you stop playing or what?
Maybe, who knows? I have been playing Danganronpa.
Don't you know?
Who knows? I have been playing Danganronpa 2. I finished the first case. It's
what actually is
alright,
Danganronpa?
but there's
I've heard good things about the anime.
I haven't heard good things about the anime, but okay. It's
Eternities.
No, it's so it's an escape game, you know, like
escape game.
Sort of in a way.
I thought the first one was like a courtroom thing with shoot up sections.
Escape wasn't the word to use. I saw someone describe it that way recently. It's sort of like Ace Attorney if the court scenes were a bunch of minigames. Like Ace Attorney meets WarioWare.
That is a weird connection.
Ace Attorney meets WarioWare.
Ace Attorney meets WarioWare.
So all you're trying to do things is just random minigames.
And it has social links.
Oh, the best combination.
Sounds great. Is it any good?
It's pretty okay.
Man, I love that part
good.
where Phoenix summons his...
And to
Tadashi. Dude, basically for the past summer, like most of the games I've been playing, she starts some role in there at some point.
Give me a second. I hope I don't see any spoilers here. I probably fucking will. But
I just so sorry.
Maybe. I'm just gonna do a fucking Control F for. Oh, Patrick Sates.
He's in One Piece.
He's Dio.
One Piece.
He's Dio.
Oh,
he's Dio.
Yeah.
Oh, Kira Buckland.
Kira. Yeah, so it's basically just a fucking anime right now.
So a spoiler. Oh well.
Oh, oops.
Yep. Oops.
I guess I shouldn't have checked if I just was in the game.
Nope. She's right there the whole time.
It's right there.
And little game that I've been hearing about for a while. It went dark for a long time. It's sort of resurfaced now. It's coming out in October. Definitely not being city shrouded in survival horror game where you play as a random innocent bystander in a city that is being attacked by a variety of Japanese pop culture monsters, such as Godzilla, Ultraman, and Evangelion.
I love Silent Hill. What?
Wait, what about Evangelion?
Just a random Eva in there?
Yeah, there's a licensed Eva in this game, in this survival horror game, where you you have to escape the city being ravaged by battles between giant monsters, robots, and heroes from famous live-action animated Japanese series such as Godzilla, Ultraman, and Evangelion.
That's a weird Silent Hill game, I'll give you that.
It's not a Silent Hill game. It's it is vaguely similar to the Disaster Report series, I believe, which is a weird small cult thing. It's a weird small cult thing about just escaping a city that's in like an earthquake or something. And of course, they've taken this to the next level with, hey, the earthquake is Godzilla. And I'm down for that, but there's no fucking way that's ever being localized because it has Godzilla and Ultraman and Eva in it. So I just have to hope that Hong Kong has it in English.
And then they replace one of the actors.
Gee, that's so fucking... I completely forgot about that. That's so dumb.
He was on the cover, wasn't he?
Oh, I don't know. He's in the intro. That's where I found out about it. So I went looking for... Yeah, I was looking for a lyric video for Bubble. And it was using the Chinese intro for some reason. Kevin...
I think he is on the
cover, though. If you're confused, doubtlessly. Since you're doubtlessly confused, a prominent character in Yakuza 0 was recast in the Chinese version.
He appears in like 2 cutscenes.
In the Chinese version?
In the Chinese version of Yakuza 0.
So
in the Chinese version of the game. In the Chinese version of the game.
So still the Japanese dub.
Like a physically different looking character.
What? So they didn't change his voice actor?
The character speaks Chinese anyway. No, they did. I think they did, but the character speaks Chinese anyway.
Okay.
So maybe, I don't know. It's a Chinese character, and they didn't want the only Chinese character in the game to look up. Well, he's not the only Chinese character in the game, actually, at all. They didn't want to have any ugly Chinese characters in the game, and this guy was an ugly Chinese man.
Yeah, very ugly. In the original Japanese version, his face was essentially the equivalent of a bad facial of like a really bad facial surgery. He was like kind of Dracula-ish.
Yeah. I'll send him.
This sounds like Guardians of the Galaxy's Chinese name thing all over again.
Oh man, remember when they fucking all the China exclusive Iron Man 3 scenes?
What were those? I never heard of this.
They added a bunch of scenes to the Chinese version of Iron Man 3. That's it, really.
That's
wait,
Reidy,
have you heard Guardians of the Galaxy's Chinese name?
No.
Get ready for this.
In China, that they like changed into like someone who looks completely different.
Yeah, no.
In China, Guardians of the Galaxy is known as interplanetary
you look at him, he looks nothing like how he
team.
looked in the original version.
I mean, there's a lot of things that are. Kevin, take a look at the comparison of the two versions.
Okay, no.
The first one is
looking at in the second.
the one above. The one that's upside down.
Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, well, have you guys seen that fucking... Have you guys seen that guy who is making making big websites with the news that he loves his wife, who is slightly fat?
Oh,
Did Christian just leave? Wow,
I think so.
I'm going to read you his Instagram post on the subject, word for word. Here, it's a picture of him with his wife. I love this woman and her curvy body. As a teenager, I was often teased by my friends for my attraction to girls on the thicker side. Once you were shorter and curvier, girls at the basic average. Basic in. Why did Christian leave?
I don't know.
Basic in brackets. Bro might refer to as chubby or even fat. Then, as I became a man and started to educate myself on issues such as feminism and how the media marginalizes women by making a very narrow and very specific standard of beauty, thin, tall, lean, I realized how many men have bought into that lie. For me, there is nothing sexier than this woman right here. Thick thighs, big booty, cute little side roll, etc. And
We have this recorded now.
Yes. The context is out there. Don't worry. Everyone will remember this post until the end of time. You know, it's all right. We're good. So since Christian has disappeared, I think we're gonna have to end it there. Oh, how are you, Christian?
Yeah,
what just
where
happened?
did you go?
You missed the good stuff.
Yeah, you
What just
disappeared.
happened?
Reidy started talking about how he loves women on the thicker side.
I thought he didn't because his robots don't have any thick.
I was.
Come on, Reidy, kill our audience.
Robots are good, and so are actual women. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Wait, you do realize that we still have that Skype text thing?
What?
The one where you say that about toasters, I can't remember what it was.
Oh, shut up.